Good morning. My name is Steve Hogan. I'm your new Camas mayor. I've been in the office now almost 90 days. First thing I'd like to do is say thank you for electing me as your mayor. It's been a great experience in these first 90 days. Although I was on the council for 16 years, when you become mayor, you need to actually sit with the department heads, the staff, and really begin to understand what their day-to-day life is like. And I'm very impressed, very happy. I like working with the staff that we have, and also I like working with the newly elected council members we have. They are really jumping in and rolling up their sleeves, and it is fun to be around City Hall right now. It appears that we're going to have a good team, and we're looking forward to a lot of good teamwork. And speaking of our new council members, we've started having retreats. What I mean by retreat, instead of a 1 to 1.5 hour meeting, we're having 4-hour meetings with the council members and the staff to define the roadmap that we're going to have moving forward and set our priorities. And we want to have public involvement in that. Public involvement is key for moving ahead as a city. I look at the process of managing a city as being a three-legged stool. We have the elected officials on the city council, you have the mayor and the staff and the people inside the city that actually do the work, but most importantly, we have our community. And the third leg is the community, and we want to make sure that the community understands what our priorities are and what the roadmap is, and give us feedback as to whether those are the proper priorities or they could be improved. We want to hear your voice. Your voice is very important to us. I'd like to thank all of you for giving us input on the PROS plan, the Park, Recreation, and Open Space plan. We've had that plan going for a while, and you've given us lots of feedback. Thank you very much. It's important to hear your voice. And it's important as we start to move into the North Shore area and develop the plans for that area, your voice will be critical for us to hear so that we can tie the priorities together properly for the community. So please take part in that also. Speaking of making voices heard, one of our jobs as elected officials and as staff in the city is to make sure that Olympia hears our voices, your voices. You pay a lot of money that goes up to the state. Part of our job is to make sure that that money is partially used to come back into our area. So areas that we're lobbying with Olympia on right now have to do with police reform and broadband infrastructure that we need in the community, transportation such as the Slough Bridge and the Everett Corridor, moving from the roundabout, and all those things add up to important chances for us to get support from Olympia to make those projects happen. And we are making sure that they are hearing our voices. And speaking of using money that we get back, we also are looking at the ARPA plan, the American Rescue Plan Act. We have money that we've received from Washington, D.C. on this act, and we're trying to figure out how we want to use it. And we're going to ask for your opinion on that. At this point, the rules and regulations are 435 pages long, and they seem to get changed about every 2 weeks. So we've tried to get a little bit of input so far, but hold on, we're going to wait until they finally develop what are the final plans, and we're going to push it back out to the community. We would love your input on highest and best use for these funds over the next few years. So in conclusion, I want to tell you that I'm loving this job. It takes a lot more hours than I anticipated, but I love it, and I love working with the people on the staff, the council, and you So I'm looking forward to having fun and doing a lot of hard work so that we move ahead towards our future, and you'll see many of these videos in the future. So thank you for watching this. Appreciate it, and have a good day.